Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new, my name is Harmony, and today's video is going to be all about surrogacy and the basic requirements to kind of help you guys understand if surrogacy is right for you. So this video is for any potential surrogates or maybe even like intended parents that want to know more information about surrogates. So let me just kind of give you guys a quick little introduction to me if you guys are new. If you guys are watching my videos before, I was a surrogate last year. I delivered my baby on December 2nd of 2019. So I recently just, finished the whole process and I absolutely loved it. And people ask me all the time if I would do it again, and I honestly got so overwhelmed with questions like the first month and a half of people asking me, and I kept saying no, 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 because it was so new, so fresh, and I was still healing from everything. And now that I'm not healing anymore and it's been almost 4 months, I feel like I have a better kind of like mental understanding of how I feel, and my feelings are a lot more clear because they're not clogged with all these hormones that you have after you have a baby. So I thought that I would kind of come on here and just explain to you guys about surrogacy, and then kind of talk to you guys about the agency that I went through. So if you are, looking to become a surrogate, you guys can go through the agency that I went through, and I can help you guys if you guys need help. You guys can comment down below if you guys want more information, and you guys can shoot me your email or Instagram, whatever you feel comfortable with, and I can email you personally and give you all the information if this seems like something you guys are interested in doing. So we're going to go over everything. We're going to go over the pay. We're going to go over the requirements, the disqualifications, all that. You guys can kind of understand like what to expect throughout the journey. So without further ado, let's just jump into everything. Okay, so surrogacy. If you guys are interested in knowing more about my story, I will link my surrogacy playlist right here. I have tons of videos that can help answer your questions. Literally, I documented my whole journey, and if I do decide to do it again in the future, then I will be documenting it again, but this time I'll be doing it a little bit more closely, just because I want this next time, if I do it again, I want my intended parents to be really involved and understand what it is that I'm doing, kind of bringing awareness to it. So it might be a little hard for me to match with a family if I do decide to do that. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated for sure, but let's just start. So let's start with the agency. So you can go through many agencies. It all is kind of the same, but I live in California. So if you go through an agency in California, you will get paid more, and that's just because the cost of living in California is more. So just like the minimum wage in California is going to be way more than the minimum wage in like another state. I don't live in another state. I don't know the minimum wage in another state. I just know that in California it's more. There are 3 states that surrogacy is illegal in. So if you live in these 3 states, unfortunately, you can't do it. I don't know why. I don't know, but that's just the rules. So New York, Michigan, and Louisiana are all illegal. So you cannot do surrogacy there. I don't think you can hire a surrogate there. I don't think you can be a surrogate there. It's just off limits. So I don't know why, but it's a rule. So to be a surrogate, you have to be 21 to 36 years old. Now this rule, it can be bent a little bit. So my best friend, for example, her stepmom was a surrogate twice, and she, I believe, was 41 when she did her second one. So the first one she had twins vaginally, and then the second one she had just one. So she did it twice, and honestly, she was fine. So I think it really depends on your body and what your body can handle, what pregnancies, how many pregnancies, it just varies from woman to woman. But like I said, that number is not like, okay, if you're 37, you're gonna be disqualified. It's really just like based on your medical history, if that makes sense. So then your BMI has to be below 30 and above 18. It can't be higher and it can't be lower. I'm not an expert. This is just what I was informed and the information that was given to me. But 30 is, I guess, really high. So if it's over 30, you can't, because the hormones that you have to take when you're doing IVF, if you have more fat in your body, the hormones don't work as well. So there's that. You cannot have had a early delivery before 35 weeks unless the baby just for some reason came early and the baby was fine and your OB is like, it's fine. If that's the case, then it's fine. But if you delivered, let's say prematurely, your own baby at 30 weeks, you won't be qualified, just because intended parents don't want somebody who had an early labor like that, because, you know, obviously scares them. They don't want anything happening to their baby. So I'm pretty sure that's the reason. You can't have had more than 3 C-sections. So if you've had a C-section, you're not disqualified. You can still do it, but you can't have had more than 3. And there's risks. I'm not a doctor, but that's just the rules. Sorry if my lighting is like wonky. I'm in front of a window. So after you have had a baby, a lot of people ask this, whether this is your second surrogacy journey or your first, you have to have already had a baby, period. You have to have had a full-term delivery, healthy pregnancy, healthy delivery, and you have to have at least half custody of your kid, and your kid has to be living with you. You can't, like, let's say you had a baby and unfortunately you gave it up for adoption, like, you can't do it. You have to be living with your child. After you have a baby, you have to wait 6 months after vaginal and 12 months after C-section in order to be a surrogate. So if you just had a baby right now, you have to wait 6 months if you had vaginal delivery, and you have to wait 12 months if you had a C-section. The application process. So the application process, the whole thing from beginning to end, when you fill out the initial intake form, is about 3 months. After you fill out the initial intake form, somebody will contact you and a coordinator will answer all your questions that you have, because I know when I started, I had a million questions, and my surrogacy coordinator answered all of them, and she's so sweet and I love her, and now I, work with her, and she's really nice and I love her, and everybody who works at the agency that I went through is so sweet and so nice. So they will contact you, ask you questions. You have to get a PAP from your OB, and you have to basically get a clearance letter from your OB saying that it's okay for you to be a surrogate. And after that, you're gonna get interviews with IPs. So you're gonna do it over video chat. Most of the IPs through the agency that I have are Chinese or Chinese descent. So they either live in China or they live in another country or here, but they're Chinese descent because the owner of my surrogacy agency is Chinese. So that is why, if a lot of people are asking, a lot of babies are Chinese, because the surrogacy agency that I went through is Chinese based, I guess. So the whole process, after you match the IPs, you have to do the psych eval, and that's basically to make sure that you're not crazy in the brain. And if you have a partner or a husband, whatever, doesn't matter, male, female, doesn't matter. They have to be supportive of you, and I say this because they do, and they will disqualify you if they're not. So your partner, whoever you're dating with, they have to be on board, and they have to be like fully, like they have to be in it to win it with you. They can't be like, no, like they have to support you, because it's hard. Like if you're a single mom, you can do it too, just to let you guys know, because I did it as a single mom, and I'm not gonna lie and say like, oh yeah, it was like so easy, because like it wasn't. It was hard, and even though it wasn't my baby, I still felt like I should be with somebody, like, if that makes sense. Just, I think it was like a natural feeling that you have. I don't know. I just think that if you have a partner that supports you, it's gonna be so much easier to go through everything. Your partner does have to go through all the testing, STD testing, drug testing, all that stuff, because obviously, like, you're gonna be having sex with them, so they have to be clean. Okay. If you want to help another mom become a mom, or you feel like it's just something that you're meant to do, I say do it. Honestly, it was honestly something that was so felt right for me to do. And now I have, people in China that I know and that I can, someday, hopefully, maybe go visit. And it's just a really cool thing, I think. And obviously you're gonna get a lot of people who are gonna be like, what the f are you doing? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Because I had family who were like, don't do that, and kind of like looked at me weird because of it. And honestly, like, screw what anybody says. If you and, you know, the people who are closest to you and your immediate family or friends support you, then do it. It is a very emotional thing. I'm not going to sit here and say it's super easy, because it's not. It's challenging, and you're pretty much giving up a year of your life to do it. So, and not giving up, because honestly, I had fun still. I still went out with my friends and I still had fun, and obviously being careful because, you know, you're pregnant, but I loved to dance when I was pregnant. I loved going out and being active and dancing and getting cute, and I love being pregnant. So it was an awesome experience. And if it's something that you feel like you're called to do, I say listen to your gut and do it, and don't listen to what anybody says. And also, another requirement or another thing that will disqualify you is you can't be on any government assistance. You can't be on food stamps. You can't be on unemployment right now is kind of up in the air just because of everything going on right now with COVID-19. So if you guys are on unemployment because you lost your job during this, you're still able to do it. And I just want to like also say too, with everything going on with COVID-19, like, you could still apply right now, and this is not going to last forever. So right now it is, you know, hard for people who are pregnant and their parents are in China. Like, it's hard, but it's not going to be like that forever. So don't let that discourage you from applying and trying. And also, like, if you apply right now, it's not like you have to get pregnant next week. Like, you could still think about it. So I would say just do it. If I missed anything, I'm sorry, I hope I didn't, but you guys can always DM me on Instagram. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with the DMs and I don't respond, or I can't respond right away, but I always will respond. So just message me there or comment on my YouTube channel, and I will get back to you guys and help you guys out if it's something that you guys are interested in doing. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it helps you come to the conclusion that you want, and if this is what is meant to happen for you, then I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers! So subscribe, support your girl, show some love, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Oh wait, there's more! I will be having a video every single day for the month of April. I'm so nervous because it is hard. So I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So hopefully you guys follow along my journey through life, and also follow me on TikTok. I'm a savage. So follow me there, and I will see you guys in my next video.